Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Man, I really hope this thing is working. Okay, so you folks are gonna have to bear with me right now at this moment. This is my very first time going live. Very first time going live. Very excited, but I wanted to go ahead and get my P's and Q's in order. Make sure that everything is going smooth as far as the audio. So bear with me, folks. Bear with me. Okay. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Okay, yeah, perfect. All right, cool. Okay, yeah, perfect. All right, cool. All right, so good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're at. I'm your host, David Keyshawn Baker, and this is the Baker's Blog Podcast. And I wanted to go ahead and switch it up a little bit and just talk about, you know, well, I just wanted to just come on here, come on the platform, and just have a little conversation with y'all. And it's been a long time since I've been on this platform, but I wanted to go and talk to y'all about my journey, what I've been up to, the things that I've been through, and the trials and tribulations that I've been through, right? So, first and foremost, if the folks that are watching this show right now, my name is David Keyshawn Baker, and I live in Portland, Oregon, more specifically Troutdale, Oregon, for the past 10 years. Um, I have came from living in Texas since before the pandemic in 2016, going to school, going in college, and working 2 jobs. Starbucks, working at McDonald's, going to school at the same time. Anyway, so came out to Oregon. I simped originally to come out in Oregon. So for the folks that don't know me, there's a little bit of a story for y'all. So bear with me. I just want to go ahead and talk about myself personally, and then just go from there, and then talk about the bigger picture and the bigger story, the bigger message, right? Because I got a lot that's on my mind and I really want to discuss that with y'all. So, anyway, I went ahead, I came from Texas and I met this girl back in Miami. My brother was turning 25 at the time. And he told me, hey, yo, David, we never been anywhere. Let's go ahead and let's explore. Let's go to Miami. And I'm like, you know what, bro? That sounds like a good idea. Let's go ahead and explore in Miami. I'm going to save my half. You save your half. And let's go ahead and live it up. Lo and behold, my brother didn't end his first end of the deal. That's perfectly fine. I still love you, bro. Right? We got robbed on the first day, sleeping on the beach in Miami. Got for everything that we had to offer. Right? At least we have our lives. I can tell y'all the story at the end of the day. Right? They took my Beats pills and everything. It's perfectly fine. Right? I'm still alive. I meet this girl and I went ahead and I started to hustle. I started rubbing girls' feet with coconut butter. If y'all don't know, you know what I'm saying? It was the most softest moisturizer ever. I was rubbing girls' feet for a price so I can go ahead and get out the slums, so I can get out of Miami, so I can get the next plane ticket up out of there. So yeah, I meet this girl, beautiful dark skinned woman, with dreads, and I start telling her about the price. Hey yo, I'm doing this, da da da. You look good. Go here and get your foot massage, da da da. And she was feeling it. Um, the whole entire experience was perfectly fine. It was fantastic. Had a great time, but I wanted to go ahead and break the news to her and just tell her the truth. So I told her, "Hey, I just got robbed. I just want to go ahead and get off my feet and give me a ticket and get up out of here." And she just understood the assignment and rocked with me. We ended up getting a hotel. She bought me a my own place, got me a couple of clothes while I was staying in Miami. So I was good. Food too. So I was good. I was bumming, but I was good, right? So I get my flight. I go back to Houston. I'm stacking up a couple of bread and stuff, and I'm talking to this girl. I'm like, I might as well make her my girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Because she's becoming the best version and just going out her way, and just tapping into me. So I was just like, I come from a background where I'm just not interested in you know making girls my girlfriend. I might as well just clap cheeks and call it a day and just go from there. So I go ahead and I spend time with this girl, FaceTime with this girl. We go to sleep, you know what I'm saying, and wake up in the FaceTime, that type of deal. Lo and behold, you know what I'm saying, I go out of my way. I break all my leases. I leave Texas entirely and I move to Portland, Oregon. So let's go ahead and fast forward a little bit and get y'all up to speed. So, give or take, the relationship didn't work out. The pandemic happened 2018, and she losing her job because she works in the public school service, right? It just didn't work out. So it is what it is. I went ahead and I went out of my way and I became a um, provider, taking care of her bills, taking care of the rent, taking care of the apartment, things of that nature, without actually being a husband. And that was my fault entirely. Gentlemen, you guys need to learn from your own mistakes to become a smart man like myself. However, you could be a wise man and learn from my mistakes and become a better man too. Okay. So long story short, the relationship didn't work out. And why am I telling y'all this? Because I made mistakes as well. I used to simp also. And I went to Google and I was asking Google why was I getting into an argument with my girlfriend at the time. And I came across a YouTuber that goes by the name of Steph is Cold. And he basically told me that it was a shit test, excuse my French if you French, that and I shouldn't fall for it and I should hold myself in a certain frame and a stature so I could pass the test. I failed it tremendously, but I learned from that as well, right? So, yeah, it was a really big mistake, chaos for real. So, with that being said, I learned female nature. I learned how to hold frame. I learned what a shit test is. The relationship did not work out. And thank God I understood what happened and how it didn't work out. So I know how to move in the future. And I would say with that I would recommend that every young man from the age of, let's say, 16 to the age of 26, you should learn the red pill nature, but don't be engulfed into it. If you did not learn how to hold frame, how to be stoic, knowing female nature, then you should learn how to get a put your money where your mouth is and get a coaching call because there's nothing we can do to help you, right? And I'm learning as I go too. So yeah, nowadays the red pill space is Not what it used to be. The manosphere is not what it used to be. I think it's very toxic, and it's very weird and bizarre for me to say that the manosphere is toxic and the red pill space is toxic, but it is what it is, you know? I came back to the original space of how I got infatuated with the red pill. And Kevin Samuels was the reason, rest in peace, why I got so infatuated with the red pill. And he came from the perspective of imagery is everything. Your image is top tier, everything. And Suit Saturdays was a thing that he incorporated himself, right? So Suit Saturdays, for the folks that are watching this, who may watch this in the future, who are not really familiar, you go outside regardless. You wake up in the morning, you wash your ass, you get your butt up, and you wear a suit. You just go out in the day and see how people treat you, right? And I've incorporated the suit Saturdays for about a month now. And what I've noticed from the suit Saturdays is I would go run errands like the grocery store, and people would let me skip them in line or pay for my things at the grocery store. Or I would even go to fast food places or restaurants, and people would pay for, well, no, I would pay for my food and people would give me extra stuff, right? The servers will give me extra stuff on top of that. So I would definitely recommend, gentlemen, for all y'all out there to wear a suit on Suit Saturdays and just see how the world treats you and go from there, you know? But yeah, I wanted to get on here. This is my very first live stream, and I wanted to just have a little discussion with you guys and just talk about self help, you know, in your image. I took the switch 2 weeks ago and I bought about $1,300 worth of fragrances that Kevin Samuels, rest in peace, recommended for universal daily fragrances that you can wear from the club to the office to church to the restaurant to meeting people, date night. And it was just universal, right? And the beautiful thing about that is that I told myself that I'll get it when I get the chance to. I'll buy it in increments. I'll take my time with it. But that was a whole year. A whole year has been by that I told myself I'll do this on this time. I'll do it on this time. But gentlemen, when you want something that's going to be better for your life, you know, treat yourself. Treat yourself. Do that. And that's what I did. It took me a year to actually to actually do it. I wasn't saving to do it. I just went ahead and I did it because I was procrastinating. At the end of the day, this is something that I wanted to do and I just went ahead and I did it. And the best part about it is I still have to pay rent. I still have to pay bills. And I put a fire underneath my belly that I got to find some type of resource so I could pay rent. I just spent bottles on cologne, but I got to still pay rent. And that goes into a different topic of making money online, right? If you're not making money online, then you're going to be into the effect of inflation and you're not going to make it in life. I'm not making money online through YouTube. That is a passion that I want to do. I'm making money, excuse me, through the stock market. I use Robinhood. Robinhood is free. dollar cost average. It's a thing that all of us can do, and it will be a lot easier for you in the future. Okay. However, this is something that I really want to do. This is a passion of mine, and I'm so grateful that I'm actually taking the opportunity to do something like that. Chaos, I appreciate you hopping on to the show, checking me out, and seeing what I have to offer for you in the future. This is a after hours type of thing, something that's unscripted, and I just wanted to just talk about what I've been up to and what I've been telling majority of my friends and guys out here for the future. So invest in your future, invest in yourself. I went ahead and I took the switch from hoodies and graphic t-shirts and sweatpants, and I changed my whole wardrobe to blazers and turtlenecks, you know, dress shirts. I went to my local thrift shop and I got a bunch of ties, dress shirts, blazers, pants, sweaters, turtlenecks, things of that nature. And it only cost me about $200. And I got a lot of stuff, changing my whole wardrobe. Oh, the week prior to that, I bought the colognes, right? And I'm just slowly changing and upgrading my wardrobe, changing my lifestyle because I'm 30, There's no reason for me to be rocking the Jordans, rocking the jumpsuit, rocking the sweatsuits, rocking the pajama pants and walking outside and thinking that life is good. Like I have decisions that I have to make. People are looking up to me, even though that I don't actually see it. There will be a moment where people will call my line and be like, David, I need can you spot me like $20? Because they see me as a respectable, upstanding person, right? And you could do that too. You could be that same person as well, but you got to have boundaries also. You can't just be the unlimited supply of the bank, right? These folks got to there's got to be a barrier to entry in order for these folks to have access to the well, right? All right, so chaos. The hoodies, I have about like 6 or 7 hoodies in my closet right now. I wear it. You cannot catch me nowadays outside wearing the hoodies. And if you you got to see me inside. If you call me, I'm switching out the hoodies to my actual wear. But if you just pop up in my house and just knock on my door and then I answer the door, I'm in hoodies and pajamas. All right. So, but yeah. Right. So at the end of the day, I think that us as men, we need to become the best version of ourselves spiritually, physically, financially, um, mentally, and we got to dress the part too. So that's fashion as well, right? We got to be well rounded, right? Like a fine wine, right? I'm 30. I am tired of people just seeing me in a certain light, calling me informal, names. They're fine, right? But I hold myself to a certain standard. And don't call me bro if you don't know me. You call me sir. And if I had a suit with the turtleneck, you got no choice but to call me sir. Anyway, I just got done doing a live stream with a couple of guys, and we were talking about um, self help and becoming the best version of yourself too. We normally do live streams every Monday night from 6:30 all the way up to 8:30, and I just felt passionate enough to just come on here and just talk my talk as well. So download Stereo, see me on there, And let me know what y'all talking about in the future. Is there any colognes that you want to go ahead and try out for yourself? Is there any actual fashion tips that you have that you want to incorporate for yourself in the future? In the meantime, y'all have a good night. Take care of yourselves. Put yourselves first so you guys can take care of other people in your circle. Have a good night. Peace.